Philip.
Thank you, and it's our special pleasure to see so many new members of the Parliament to attend this meeting of support and solidarity with Iranian opposition. You might also ask a question why a member of Parliament from northeastern part of Europe should be interested of the fate of these people. And the answer is very simple, because solidarity can't be divided. We share the same values, the same commitment to all those who oppose dictatorship and suppression of human rights. I was lucky. We were among the last ones for the time being a year ago with Alejo Vidal-Quadras and two other colleagues who have now left the parliament to visit the Camp Ashraf. And it was a unique and positive impression of people who are dedicated, who are not armed, and who are not terrorized by any leadership. Reading today's International Herald Tribune's article, which I would say is, to put it mildly, misleading. The people, the parliamentarians who have visited Ashraf should be blind and deaf. We don't think we are. We have returned with the most positive impressions. And the point is that Ashraf camp is not an isolated issue. It's not just a refugee camp among many others. People of Ashraf and Iranian opposition were those who informed the international opinion about secret nuclear programs already 7 years ago. So attacks against the PMOI are in a way recognition of their importance and their role in trying to introduce democracy to Iran. It's important, it's recognition of their potential, and it's, of course, internationally moral issue. We need to support it across the party lines, and I am very happy that the European Parliament at the end of April was able to pass a special resolution on protection of Ashraf inhabitants. But just at the beginning of summer, I think international opinion had a message and proof of what PMOI has told us all the time, that there is strong opposition in Iran against the dictatorship. And now the point is that while the Western governments have been at least morally supporting the protesters in Iran, at the same time, hypocritically, they try to look aside from what is happening to Ashraf and its inhabitants. So this would have disastrous results if we agree with such an approach. So I think we have to face a very critical situation. In today's article, Iraq's government prime minister is quoted as saying that the government wants to throw this group out of Iraq. It's our goal to get them out of the country. We have enough to worry about without them. So the message is very clear. And what we can do really is to stick to insist that Iraqi authorities who are interested in good relations and economic development should make it a test case that they are ready to honor their commitments, the rule of law, and rights of citizens and minorities. And Berlin Wall has been mentioned several times here and will be mentioned yet in the plenary session. I think it's a good omen. 20 years ago, nobody expected that the Berlin Wall will be taken down and freedom reestablished for the Central and Eastern Europe. It happened. So we can be optimists that Iranian regime dictatorship will not last. And just because of that, and because of the fact that against all the odds, 36 persons imprisoned and on hunger strike were saved as a last moment, I think it's a good omen that every effort, every person who will send signal, will put pressure upon our governments counts. And if we do what we can do, I think we can share the victory of Iranian nation which they have deserved. Thank you so much.